Hey guys, Brian Klock. It's another beautiful fall day here in South Dakota, and we're going to do another shop talk, shop walk. I don't even know what to call this thing, but thank you for checking in. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for asking about the bikes that we have for sale, and of course the ones I won't sell. I appreciate that too. So makes my wife feel good about me keeping some of the stuff that somebody else wanted other than me. Come on in. We've walked right, we've walked left, but we haven't walked the middle. And I know there's a ton more going on in this building. We invite you to come by anytime. We're at exit 332 in Mitchell, and it's literally 5 blocks off the interstate. Whether you need to park your semi, your Prevost bus, your motor coach, whether you want to stay here overnight, we're actually working on 3 full RV camping spots with 50 amp hookups. So come check us out anytime. We love to invite people in, and just, you don't have to have an appointment. Just come by. If we're here, we'll show you around. Viclas, hot topic only because we just did a show down in Maverick Harley Davidson in Texas. This particular bike has it's the pumpkin spice bike. The paint is a little hard to get past. Jeremy Senior at Lucky Strike Designs, benchmark front fender. We modified the front fender lip to accept this trim, drilled the holes, put the trim back on it. Benchmark fenders were kind of our staple. They've been around forever. We've got that. We've got an ignition relocation kit, which is on here as well. And then our dash, going back to our benchmark fender with a French plate. I know we just got an ask the other day about this spade tail light. We were having these made. I know somebody's out there looking for one. I just got a couple of them repaired. I'm trying to talk the guy into coming off the sidelines. If we made another spade tail light LED like that, would you need it, and for what? Put it in the comments below, and let's hear from you so I can put a business case together and see if we can bring this thing off the sidelines. Saddleman seat, we got Covington floorboards, our 19-inch clip hangers, which are special order only at this point. I kind of just use them on my personal bikes, but it does give you that same clip hanger 5-inch movement. If you're wondering about these grips, these are another antique item. Paul Yaffe from his Beyond bolt-on days, Paul Yaffe originals. And then right behind it, this is kind of the his and hers. This is Vanessa's bike. This is my bike. My bike is the Indian from 2014. In 2014, you could buy an Indian in Springfield blue, which is this factory blue color. And all this custom paint is done by Hot Dog, Pete Finland. Pete and Jeremy both have worked for PPG, have had cars, trucks, all kinds of things displayed on all over the nation. Pete was also the painter at West Coast Choppers back when they were in Long Beach, California. So that's pretty cool. Both of these have tool rolls made by our friend Tony at Hellraiser's Garage out in Texas. This one has front and rear air ride to get it down like this. And then this is our classic front fender for the Indian. So you can still put your headdress on there, but it kind of cleans this up and takes away the brake caliper covers and just kind of opens up a little more of the front end. We did lace a 21-inch wheel to the factory hub, so you still have the ABS ring and all that. Twisted spokes. Really pretty simple makeover on this bike, but makes for a really, really great bike. This bad boy right here belongs to Aaron Maxwell. Aaron was here this past summer helping out our team and hanging out with his dad and doing some fishing and just spending some quality time. He did the same thing. Took a 21, laced it to the factory hub, and then we put on our 21-inch slicer. So it changes the profile of this Dyna from a skinny tire front to a 120 70-21 wide. Put our FXRP Fairing on it, and then got bit by the bug from Cali Raised Moto out in Sturgis, and I put this LED light on there. And not only is it wicked bright as all get out, but now you could leave this on to be the cool kid at the restaurant or bar you're at. Because it's LED, this can stay on all day and has this backlit red tone to it. Change the risers on this bike to fit with the fairing and just make sure that it clears the windshield, all that kind of stuff. But all of this is stock right down to the rear fender and the rear wheel. So short of the Saddleman step-up seat and a side mount plate, I mean, this is a pretty easy makeover to just take that fairing and do all the things. Of course, if you were in Daytona at Biketoberfest, this is the bike that won the skinny tire biker build-off, Earl Grey. Again, Saddleman step-up seat. Of course, we love those. Our dash, it's got a Ness gas cap on it. Todd did a great job. Todd Dozark from our team, this is his personal go-to. Using our aisle mount riser on here, Cerakoting all this stuff and mixing the Cerakote with machine pieces like this from Justin at My Machinist. Moves the gauges up where the radio is. Todd uses the Cardo in his helmet. There's a free plug for Cardo. We love that. And then also we came out with a new fender that you'll see very soon. And we made these fillers back in the day. Still can put his trunk on, take his wife for a ride, all the good things. It's got Bassani exhaust on it, 2-in-1. Got some thrashing floorboards. 21-inch front PM wheels from back in the day that I had stashed and he talked me out of. And 6-piston calipers. I believe this wheel is called the Domino. I don't know. I'm still a fan of it today. I don't even know why they quit making this cool stuff. And then slicer front fender. This is the Wedge fairing. God rest his soul. My friend Bill Blackmore just passed away, and he was the inventor and the creator of the Wedge fairing. It's basically a quarter scale version of that Road Glide fairing. Same two twin headlights. We now make a flared windshield that we're coming out for this. This bike actually belongs to Tom Keefer, Franklin Church Choppers. Best story about this bike was it was supposed to be black and cream. They sent it to the painter. When they got it all back, it was green. Not just a little bit of green. This is a lot of green. Candy green, and it is amazing. The paint on it's incredible. The colors are ridiculous. It's a 111 SNS. Diamond cut heads. It's got carbon fiber wheels on it. It's got the Stores inverted front end, which is high dollar inverted front end stuff. Just a wicked cool little hot rod, without a doubt. So hats off to Tom Keefer, Franklin Church Choppers. Thank you for letting us use this. And to my friend Bill Blackmore, who invented the Wedge fairing. Godspeed, buddy. And then this is a Deuce, another quick, easy makeover. Deuce normally comes with a skinny 21. Went to the wide 21 here. Factory Deuce legs. Modified a couple little brackets here to mount our slicer fender on it. Put a Pro Charger on it and this Nest fairing. That is it. The handlebars are stock. The blinkers are stock. The front or the rear fender is stock. The rear signals are stock. The dash is stock. Brad over at the Factory Match painted this thing. We put the Pro Charger on it, and bam, this thing instantly came to life. Just add some chrome and a Pro Charger. Add a Pro Charger. Okay, there's that, right? This belongs to the same guy. This is my friend Doyle. He's a farmer. He lives on a bunch of gravel. He only takes these bikes out probably on Sunday mornings. You always know because you come back in, and Ian and the guy sitting over here will notice there's bugs on them, and then you know Ian that Doyle's been in the house. Stock 19-inch wheel, all repolished and brought to life by our friend Steve at Elite Polishing. It's got brand new Mechlor tires on it. This is one of our 19-inch wheel front fenders. Again, an FXRP Fairing. And he too got bit by the Cali Raised Moto bug and put in this Baja Designs LP6 headlight. This one's of course blue. Only makes sense. This cobalt blue color. This was all matched by our good friend over at the Factory Match, Josh. We appreciate that. This is the factory tank. It's got a Kuryakin air cleaner on it. This piece was a little rough on this used bike that we got, so we painted this part. We put this Cobra 2-in-1 on it. Again, polished up the rear wheels, and even the seat's still stock. So literally, all we did was create this little riser, which you can see right here, which we don't sell. It's a pretty simple little block, right? And all that did was move this whole gauge cluster up so that now you still have your neutral indicators, your turn signal indicators, everything's there. We took the black controls off, put chrome on, a couple little touches, and suddenly, boom, you have a wicked cool bike. So this started out as a $6,000 used Dyna. We added our fairing, and look at this thing. It's in the showroom shining. So that takes care of the middle section. You can see all of this stuff on YouTube. You can see the previous ones as well. You can see how we install these, whether it's on a Dyna, a Road King, or a Softail, whatever. So please check us out, and thanks for looking. Thanks for coming along for a little walk. Stay tuned and get clocked.